Yes, my people, what's good, man? You're locked into Spill TV. Lock in or get locked out, you already know. And today, guys, this is a very special video that I'm about to do. Something that's close to my heart. Something that's affected me and my kids throughout the years of my life. So this subject is very close to my heart, man. Today, guys, we're on the subject of deportation. So we're over there at Blue Tick Podcast. Shout out Blue Tick Podcast. I've been locked in with them for a while now. Me and the brothers been talking. Hopefully I should be on there soon. You never know, you get me? But we've been talking. We kind of fell out of contact for a while because, you know, life takes course. I had things I was doing. I weren't ready for podcasts at that time. But, you know, back in the position now where I'm talking to a lot of people and I'm networking. So things are happening, you get me? But anyway, that's beside the point. We're over at Blue Tick Podcast. Your boy Cash was on there. If you're not familiar with who Cash is, he's a very big music artist out of South London. He went through immigration issues, you know, being from Jamaica, coming from Jamaica as a child. He ended up being deported back to Jamaica. They put him in a detention center, and you know, he was in there for a while. And all this time, I don't know what must have been going through his head, and I can only imagine. But from watching this podcast, it seems that he had such a strong mentality in that situation, because up until reaching back to Jamaica, he did not think that he was going to get deported, you get me? And I'm not even, bro, when I say this, yeah, my heart's crying, bro. And I can't even lie, in no word of a lie, bro. My heart's crying, bro, because my partner, my daughter's mother, who I was with from I was young, you get me? She's all I knew. She was an overstayer. But because she ended up having a child here with me, and you know, she didn't know the ins and outs of it, the laws and you know, the legal stuff, how to deal with it. So she became an overstayer, brother. And one day, police kicked off our door and took her, you get me? And then took my daughter with her. So this is close to my heart. I lost a lot through immigration. Sent me on a downward spiral, you know, losing people close to you like that. One day you're with your family, and then the next day they're just not there no more. Like in an instant like that. No warning, no nothing. Yeah, it was bad, bro. So this is close to my heart. So I just want to say, big up the boy Cash, man. You get me for coming out and telling this story. I don't know why reactors ain't reacting to this, because they need to be blowing this up, man. This stuff needs to be highlighted, bro. Because what's going on is wrong, bro. My cousin currently is on deportation, is on immigration as well. And he's been here since he was a child. And I'm talking single figures, not even double figures, bro. So yeah, man. But let's get into this podcast, bro. Guys, make sure you go over there and check it out. Big podcast, Blue Tick. I'm locked in with them. Make sure you check them out. Shout them out, man. But yeah, man, let's get into this. Oh, and before, guys, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, man. Because a lot of you are watching, you're not hitting that like button, you're not hitting that subscribe button, man. Just hit it. It doesn't cost you a penny. It don't take no time out of your day, but it helps me in the algorithm. Gotta remember, you know, guys, I got life to take care of. You know, I don't get paid for this, so I'm doing this content out of love and for you guys. You know what I'm saying? It's embarrassing, man. Like when man are saying, yeah, your video's only got 20 views. Like, come on, guys, man. Help a brother out here. You get me? I'm putting my time and effort in for you guys. All I'm asking you to do is lift that finger, man. But yeah, man, let's get into this, guys. Let's go.
Cash, welcome to the show.
Thank you, brother.
Before we dive into anything, talk me through the day you got deported. What actually happened?
So the day I was deported, I was locked in Dover prison / detention center. They say it's a detention center, but it's Dover prison.
Okay.
The day before, I just went public and told everybody that I'm in this situation and I'm locked in a detention center, etc. So I don't know how, but I'm getting a lot of phone calls from all of the publications, loads of different newspapers, etc., etc. Obviously, friends, family, people that are concerned, what's going on. So I'm up from the day before. Long story short, there's no sleeping when you're supposed to be deported tomorrow. And how it works in the detention centers is they don't remove you during the day. You go at like 3, 4 in the morning when everyone else is sleeping.
Guys, I need you to really take note of what he's saying, yeah? Because imagine, you ain't committed no crime, and bearing in mind, he came here as a child, bro, when he was 6 years old, yeah? So he came here at the age when he never had no consent. He probably didn't even know what was going on around him. Imagine that. Now, bear that in mind. Forwarding on a number of years, you find out you're in an immigration situation. And, you know, also bear in mind what he said. When he found that out, bearing in mind the next day they took him, there's no sleeping. How are you sleeping in that process? Like, number one, they're making you feel like as if you're a criminal, yeah, when you've not committed no criminal offense. As a matter of fact, you ain't even done nothing wrong in the first place, because it weren't your choice to come here. You get me? Number two, how they dealt with him. They're kicking off his door at 3 a.m. like he's one of the world's biggest criminals or the biggest drug dealer in the UK. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, remember, there's a saying goes, yeah, it's not what you say, it's how you say it, innit? And sometimes that can forward on into your actions as well. Sometimes it's not what you do, it's how you do it, innit? And I can deal with you, and just by the way I say a word can make you feel like a scumbag. Or the way I say that can make you feel like a hero. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like, it's not how you do things, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. So bear that in mind. The way they're dealing with him is like he's committed one of the biggest crimes you could commit, kicking off his door at 3 a.m, taking him, putting him in a detention center, or what they call, which really and truly is a prison, bro. Because your freedoms took off, you can't see your family, and they're threatening you with sending you thousands of miles away where you probably ain't got no pattern or no govern. You ain't got no, there's no lay of the land for you there. You've been gone from that country for so long, you probably don't even know no one. And on top of that, the length of time you've been gone from your country, because I'm saying this from my experience, most of my family's here now. So they're trying to send my cousin back to Zimbabwe, where there's not really no family there no more. So what's he gonna do? He's been here from a child. Guys, you need to bear this in mind, man, because this is happening to a lot of people, man. Like, let me give you some statistics, yeah? There's 800,000 Brits in England that are of Jamaican descent. 800,000, you get me? That's a lot of the population. It's not a majority of the population, but it's enough. It's a lot. That's a lot of people, bro. 800,000 people is a lot of people. 20,416 entered immigration detention ending in the year 2023. So that means 20,000 of that 800,000 entered immigration detention in the year ending 2023. 3,860 were returned in 2022. Most Jamaicans facing deportation flight came to the UK as children, as case studies show. So you're deporting people that have been here since kids, that had no decision in coming here, and you're trying to send them back home because you're considering them an overstayer or not a legal person in this country. I don't know, bro. Get in the comments, bro. Is that not a violation of human rights, bro? Just uprooting someone who's been situated somewhere for a number of years, uprooting them in the middle of their family life, the middle of their kids, the middle of their career, their business, and sending them back to where they came from, where they've got no ties, no living quality. What are they gonna do? To me, that's inhumane, and that needs to stop. You get me? There needs to be something put in place where they can cipher the rights from the wrongs, you get me? Because right about now, it's all wrong, and it's them that's committing the wrongs as far as I'm concerned. But let's get back into this and keep hearing what he's saying, man. Let's go.
Right. So that there's no interruptions, nothing. But I was aware of that because I was detained prior to that.
Mm-hmm.
And that a day came when they were supposed to remove me. So I was able to see, I ended up getting bail from that situation, but I was able to see how they operate. So this time around,
you knew the system.
I knew the system, basically. So I was up and around 2-3 in the morning, I was just in my cell, just getting phone calls, literally.
So it's not an actual jail, is it? You've got a phone.
So you're aware, they are aware that you have a phone, but it couldn't be a smartphone. So these phones are just there because obviously if you're locked in a detention center, then your removal or your deportation is imminent. So these phones are just so you could speak to whoever, basically say goodbye, chat to your lawyers, try and save yourself, basically.
So obviously, yeah, he's obviously been in the immigration system for a hot minute, you get me? And like what he just said, he knew the lay of the land. When they came from the second time, he knew what time it was, you get me? So obviously he thought, I don't know, I'm just going to put my own 2 cents in, but in my head, I'm putting myself in his position. If I'd have been through that before, and I scraped through it, got my bail or whatever, to me, all right, cool, they've come for me again, but my mind's going to be thinking along the same lines as last time. It's just going to go through the process and then boom, everything's going to be all right, you get me? In your head, you're going to hold on to that. Everything's going to be all right. So imagine, And obviously the situation with a detention center and a prison, in a jail, in a proper prison, we all know you're not allowed phones, whether it's a smartphone or not. But in detention centers, they do give you a normal little Nokia, you know, that you can't get on the internet with, them little £10, the little chat phones, what they call a chat phone. Yeah, they give you one of them in there, because I remember my cousin was in there and he had one of them, you get me? So it's a bit more lax than prison, but even though it's more lax than prison, just imagine getting uprooted from your house in the middle of the night, took away from your kids, your family, bearing in mind you're at the height of your career as well. So it's not like you're out on the streets committing crime and all these things. You're actually adding to the country, you're adding to the community, you're adding to the economy, you get me? And they still wanna criminalize you. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's just the fact that I'm saying that just because it's not a prison, it's still a prison. You're still locked in there. You still can't see your partner, your family, your kids. Do you know what I'm saying? And you've got the added stress of that. When you walk out these gates, you might be walking onto a plane and going far, far away, not going back to your family. So I reckon, in a sense, that could be a bit worse than jail. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, that could be worse than jail. Let's go.
Yeah.
So regarding the deportation, did you do any crime?
Well, they said I did. Funny enough, the morning I got into Dover, they do like this induction thing where they have everybody that came in last night. And the officer walked in and he said, the first thing I want you all to understand is that you've committed a crime.
Okay.
And me being me, I was just like, well, I didn't commit any crime. I'm the only one in the room that said something. He said, yes, you have. So now me and him are doing this back and forth type of thing and whatnot. The crime they say I committed was that I overstayed.
Ah, man, the more I listen to this, yeah, I know I'm meant to be unbiased and I'm meant to be, you know what I'm saying? But the more I listen to these things, because this is so personal to me, like, I've lost a lot through immigration, bro. Damn near lost my whole life through immigration, you get me? Can't say I like them, I hate them. I gotta say it how it is, you get me? But I need you lot to really deep this, bro. And I need you lot to take this serious, bro. Remember, you know, they said to my man as soon as he went into that detention center, I need you to understand you are a criminal, bro. The man came here as a child, 6 years old. No consent, no control over anything going on around him. Can't even control his own bladder at that age, near enough, you get me? Came to this country, built a brand, became a successful music artist. Whatever he went through before, more testament to his character if he did go through dirt and did come from the dirt, which he did, you get me? He came from the struggle. To break through all of that, especially in the UK scene, become an artist and become such a artist of significance, that is an amazing achievement, bro. But they want to go pop him down because they're saying he's overstayed. Bearing in mind he came here at 6 years old, bro, with his parents. They want to criminalize him when he hasn't committed no criminal offense. And the offense that they say he committed, he had no control over committing it. Do you see where I'm going here? Like, is this right or is this wrong? Get in the comments, Car. I'm asking you lot, innit? Tell me, because I think this is wrong. Like, it's so wrong that you would never, ever, ever see this type of madness happening to one of their own. Never see it. But yet they want to pop man's people down, lift man's people out of their homes, people who are doing good things for the community, people who are trying to make better their life, people who are trying to add to the economy and add to the country. You want to pop people down. I don't know if it's because of the color of man's skin, because of the man's background, because of what man's ethnicity is. I don't know what it is. But you want to rip people out of their homes when all they're trying to do is positive things and criminalize them for stuff they had no control over. Yeah, it's madness. It's just absolute madness, guys. I'm sorry that I've gone on such a rant today, but this is too close to home for me, man. And I'm mad because I don't know why other reactors ain't reacting to this, bro. This needs to be heightened. This needs to be broadcasted. Man need to get this out there. This needs to be on everyone's TV screen, bro. Cause this shit needs to stop happening, bro. They need to stop ripping humans out of their home that are doing good for the country, that, you know, are trying to better their life, who've had no control over even being here. But then you want to rip them out of their home, criminalize them, put them in a prison. What you're trying to call is not a prison. and just ruin their life. Like, what are we really doing here? You get me? It's madness, bro.
Okay.
Now, our case is I got here at 6 years old. It's the 6-year-old that overstayed. I couldn't leave. I didn't even know I was in the country illegal.
Yeah.
So how can you then deport me for not knowing that? And the moment I realized I was in the country illegal, I literally put myself on your map by putting in an application, like saying, okay, I'm now old enough to do all of these stuff by myself. This is what I want to do. And basically ended up getting sent back.
No, that's way too deep, man. That's way too deep, bro. Like, imagine the crime they're saying that he's committed. Obviously, he said it himself. I'm just reiterating the fact, but the crime they said he's committed is something that happened when he was 6 years old. And that crime is his mum and his mother or his parents moving him from Jamaica and relocating to England. That's the crime that they're saying he committed. Now, I don't know. Now, I'm not the lawmaker. I've never read a law in my life. I've never even read a law book. Actually, I have. I read the Archibald when I was in prison. Obviously, everyone gets in there when they got their case going on. You get me to see if they can sort out their time or whatever. But that's the only law book I've read, and I've only ever read what was meant for what I needed to see. Do you get what I'm saying? I've never like gone in there for some study or none of that. But I'm damn near sure that there's no crime that I've ever heard of that consists of a 6-year-old locating to England from any country in the world and that being classed as a criminal offence. On top of that, when he came of age and realised his immigration situation, he put himself on their radar and told them, yo, excuse me, I'm aware that I'm under your immigration and I'm here, you get me? I'm letting you know that I understand, I'm here, I'm ready to work with you and do whatever I need to do to secure my stay. You know what I'm saying? They're acting like as if he never done none of that. They're acting like as if he came here at a grown age, knowing what he was doing, and deserved the punishment for it, bro. When none of that is the case. Obviously, he's back here now, and you know, I'm glad that he's back here, bro. I'm so happy for him that he's back, because the scene needs man like Cash, bro. He's a very talented artist. I urge you to go and listen to his music on YouTube. Also, I urge you to go and watch that podcast, because it's a very good podcast. I've only seen what I've reacted to, so I'm just as far in it as you guys are. I'm going to be watching it probably watch it tonight. I've got to do some more content today, and I've got an appointment I've got to go to. So, yeah. But guys, make sure you get in the comments, man. Let me know what you think about this situation. I need you clippers to clip this. Clip it up. Send it out to everyone if you can. Probably not going to happen, but I need you guys to do this for me, man. This is a subject that's serious to me, and it needs highlighted. So big up Blue Tick, man. Big up Cash. Big up all my subs. Please hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. It don't cost you a damn thing. Spill TV. Lock in or get locked out. You already know. Don't sleep on me.